Hey, I talk You see office assistants. Fear some of those people. No one at work is your friend, even the security man at the gate. In this episode, the office spy has been revealed and he gets himself in trouble. He was everywhere but nowhere, friendly to everyone but loyal to no one. He played the game so well, reporting to management with one hand, shaking yours with the other hand. I throw cap for this guy. For a while it worked, but you know what they say, every day is for the thief, one day is definitely for the owner. One leak, one reckless move, and suddenly the trusted insider became suspect number one. Secrets unraveled, confessions dropped, and the office learned a hard lesson. Sometimes the biggest threat isn't the competition, it's the person sitting across from you. The player gets played, and trust me, the receipts plenty. Can you date your colleague?
I can get someone here and you will not know. I will not talk to people, I will not see. You will never know. Especially for a company that has this policy.
Yeah.
When I know this relationship is important to me.
And your job is important
that the man is even looking at me in this light. He wants to marry me. I will now say, my dear, I will focus, we will stay. And nobody will know. Can I date my colleague? No, ma. For me, no.
Why?
Is it policy or just personal principle? Some will say yes, as long as you keep it private. Others will tell you, once feelings enter the office, wahala is not far from behind.
No, how would you want to date your colleague? It's a very messy situation.
People are not in the same department. He's in a different department, probably branch manager.
That's even worse.
Well, this week, the secrets didn't stay secret. People are finding out who's been getting close after office hours. A few chats have also been leaked. Some stories started flying, and now the whole building is watching people differently. It's not just about the relationships that's under fire.
They are coming to touch him and everything. What will I do? I cannot be squeezing my face when we are together.
It's how it affects everything else. Work, trust, team dynamics, and suddenly, small smiles are looking like red flags. So the real question now isn't just who's dating who. It's what happens when everybody knows. This is Zabira Diaries, and this is Office Affairs and Exposed Truths. Welcome to Zabira Diaries, where we peel back the curtain on life at Zabira. Raw, unfiltered, and sometimes a little dramatic. This month, we're diving into power plays and office politics. Let's be real, every workplace has its backstage whispers, secret alliances, and those sudden career moves that leave the rest of us thinking, wait, how did that even happen? This is Zabira Diaries. Welcome to the Diary Room. Hi, and welcome to the Diary Room.
Thank you.
Could you kindly introduce yourself since you're new?
My name is Rachel.
Okay, and what's your role here at Zabira?
I'm the legal officer here.
Okay, well, welcome to Zabira, and my name is Zibi, so I'm going to be your therapist basically for this diary session. Okay? So generally, Rachel, what can you tell me when it comes to workplace relationships?
Workplace relationships?
Yes, like people and a man and a woman getting into a romantic relationship.
I think people should never do that.
And what's your reason?
When you're in the workplace, you're supposed to be professional. It's not a professional thing to do. It causes a lot of, you could have conflict of interest from situations like this, where one party, because of the kind of relationship they have with another party, they then go and do what they're not supposed to do. It creates a lot of gray areas in the office, things that shouldn't happen, end up happening, and then there's toxicity, because at the end of the day, what if you break up and then you have to come to work and look at the person who did you wrong? So things like that are not encouraged at all. Shouldn't be encouraged.
So you don't believe that maybe you can find love anywhere?
I think you can find love anywhere, but when you're in the office, you should be professional with your dealings with your colleagues.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your face looks new. Could you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Esther from the Compliance and Risk Management team. Like you said, I'm new to the team, and it's really nice since I joined. It's really been a nice experience.
Okay, that's good. So, my name is Zibi, and this is my diary room where you get to share your challenges, problems, especially when it concerns, the place of work, and we get to discuss things as well. So feel free and be open.
All right, thank you. Nice to be here.
Thank you. So let's start with one thing that everybody has been talking about, and that's workplace relationship. What do you think about that coming from someone that is a compliance person?
Okay, to me, I do not really appreciate workplace relationship, and the reason is because of so many personal reasons, such as you may likely get distracted from work.
True.
And you don't want to do that. You don't want to leave your work and do something else. And then talking about getting distracted, you may want to be like, okay, if you are the jealous type, you want to be like prognosing into activities of what this person is doing, how he's going about his day, and obviously it's going to distract you from your duties.
That's true. So apart from the distractions, you don't think that anyone can find love anywhere?
Yeah, you can find love anywhere. Love can find you anywhere. But to me, love is not at the workplace. So anywhere you want to find me, you can find me anywhere, but not at the working place. You can find me obviously anywhere, but in fact, find me in the market, I don't mind, but not in the office.
Speaking about two people sitting down and then carrying the gossips to management, what's your perception about workplace relationships?
So I don't think, what's my perception, right? That's the question.
Yes.
Okay. My perception of workplace relationships would be, I don't frown at it. I don't think it's wrong because, we're young and we spend, what 5 out of 7 days a week in our workplace or in one form of work or the other, right? What time do you have to go and now mingle and, interact? It's just like how doctors and nurses eventually end up together.
Yeah.
And how high-level or top-level executives end up going for their same top-level executives.
That's true.
So I feel like office romance, office relationship shouldn't be something that's frowned at, but should have clear terms of engagement, right?
Okay.
Because if they serve one breakfast, if you carry and come pour for the work and spoil the work, so you get. So there should be clear terms and systems in place for accountability. If you're having an office romance, there has to be a clear purpose or definition for that relationship. If there's no other definition it should have, it should just be straight for establishing a, family, so to speak, from there. So I'm open to it, although.
Okay. So part of the things that John leaked was office relationships, right? So do you think that HR is aware that some people are in a relationship in the office?
Do I think? I don't know. I've not seen anybody doing make-way together, so.
What's make-way?
I've not seen two people doing adult things together, so I don't know. But I don't think, if any, I'm not suspecting anybody. I mind my business in this place. My work is my first love. And then I don't pay attention to what does not concern me. So, but I'm not suspecting anything. And I feel like, if anything, HR she would know.
Okay, for me, I think it depends on the company's policy.
Okay.
If the company permits it, all well and good. If they don't, all well and good.
Okay. So do you think that it's cool for colleagues to be together personally and they work in the same place?
Okay, we find love in weird places, which can actually be the office space too. So, but coming from where I worked, you're allowed to date, but after marriage, you guys, one will have to live for the other.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I promise you, my boss had like 1 million naira prize for the couple.
Oh,
no
wow.
capping. I'm serious. But after marriage, you guys have to like, one has to leave.
So it doesn't always turn out to be the way people always imagine it. Fighting, being competitive, between each other, or bringing their personal issues to work. You don't think that could affect the progress of the company?
Definitely. Like I said, it depends on the company's policy. But at the end of the day, if you guys are all matured about it, I feel you can leave your own drama at home and come to the office and do your thing.
Okay. Hi, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your face looks new in my diary room. Could you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Balikis Jalil Abidemi. I'm an intern in compliance department.
Okay, welcome to Zabira. I hope you've been enjoying your stay so far.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so my name is Zibi. I'm going to be your go-to person in this diary room where you get to share challenges, problems, as well as discussions regarding the workplace.
Okay.
All right then. So recently there's been a lot of talks, right, about workplace relationship. What do you think about that?
Okay. Workplace relationship is something that I don't really like.
Why do you say so?
Yes. I think for me, I don't like it. Yes. Because there are some negative effects on it. So it may result to like low performance of the staff. But I don't really like the relationship in short. I'm not a fan of it.
Okay, so you don't believe that you can find your husband anywhere?
Yeah, I believe it, but not in place of work. It's a corporate place, so.
Okay. So you've never worked in any place where you just see this colleague and he fits and ticks all the boxes?
No. This is my first time in corporate environment, so
okay.
I've not experienced it.
Okay, maybe 5 years from now, you may tell me something different. But let's wait until then.
Yes, definitely. Change is constant.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so since you've joined, right, have you ever suspected any two people in Zabira might be dating secretly?
No.
Okay. What about situations whereby you find out that maybe one of your work colleagues or buddies, a male in this scenario, is romantically attracted to you? Would you consider him?
No.
Okay, so how would you handle such situation, especially when it comes with all the advances, the flowers, the cakes, the surprises?
I will let it go. I'll just let it go.
You'll tell him to return it back?
No, but I don't want to have a relationship with anyone in a corporate environment like this place.
Okay, so this guy has finished spending his money and then you're going to tell him return it back and there's no refund in Nigeria. So what happens? And he's spending his salary
there is talking stage, so I will let him know that I don't have interest. We can be friends. There's nothing bad in it.
Okay. So let me ask you a funny question. So let's say two people are dating, right? Do you think that the HR professional is someone that they can walk up to share their relationship issues with?
Okay, so it depends on the company policy about workplace relationships. Yes, so there are organizations who strictly prohibit it.
Okay.
So if you then come and say, oh, you're dating, or they find out that you're dating, then you may lose your job. There are organizations that encourage you to report your new relationship to the HR so that they would know and manage issues of conflict of interest before they arise.
Yeah.
So it depends on the organization.
Okay.
Okay, they are dating and having issues.
At the workplace. Yes. You think the HR should come in as a counselor to guide them?
Yeah, I think she should, or the HR should be able to come in, because whatever their conflict is, and if they're unable to resolve it, definitely is going to affect the work style of the company or the work activities of the working environment. So, and the HR does not want that to happen, since she's aware, or he is aware of the relationship in the first place. So he or she should be able to come in, to be able to resolve whatever conflict between them.
I think so. So, like I said, right, it should be a clear, established system to manage relationships, right? From the get-go, if there are two parties or two persons who are interested in having a relationship with themselves, there should be a clear definition, and that clear definition should involve the some level of personnel that is dedicated to that within the company,
Okay.
right? To avoid stories that touch. Do you get?
Very true.
Yes. So yeah, I think HR being involved should be part of it. And although yes, HR should be part of it, right? So in the event that these two individuals are within holding roles that are, complementary to each other, and the conflict of their interests can impact their roles negatively, that system should be able to manage or mitigate such negative impact. So yes, I think HR being involved is not a bad idea.
Let's talk about a topic many people avoid: workplace relationship. Romantic connections can be found anywhere, including the office. But when personal feelings cross into professional spaces, things can get really messy and complicated. And when those relationships are kept secret, the consequences can go far beyond just two people, to the extent of even destroying the company. This week, we saw how bloodlines can lead to tension, distraction, and even breakdown of team trust. One word for the week to you is that build boundaries, as it creates balance. We are not here to police emotions, but we do expect everyone to be responsible and respectful. So if you choose to build something personal in a professional space, it's your duty to protect the balance, because one leaked secret can undo months, even years of hard work, trust, and progress. We can do better together.
This is Zabira Diaries.